Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have a very interesting game to show you. It is called Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. It is really interesting game. If you like it, some city building game or country building game, then you will surely like this game, and especially if you may be fan of Soviet Republic theme, then you will surely like this game because there are many few games that have that theme, that is Soviet Republic. And what more I can tell you about this game, I will be making more videos of this game because it is a really complex game, and will make more tips and tricks about this game. In this video I will be show you just few tips and tricks. Also, I wanted to tell you that this game came out on Steam about 4 or 5 months ago, and it is still in early access. And as you can see at left down right corner, it is version, even it is not version number 1. Still, it is not version number 1 because this game is still in development. And I must say that developers really do the great job because they put patches every 2 or 3 weeks, and be really big patches, and it is really nice. So it is really nice to have original game and not torrent, unfortunately, because of those patches and early access, but when this game came out will be really great. Okay, now I'm intentionally now in menu to show you what options it have this game. Sorry for not putting any music in this game. It is because of copyrights things of YouTube these days, and this game have many Russian musics that is really popular, so YouTube probably would ban my video and delete it, unfortunately. So you have workshop, as you can see, that you can go on Steam and get nice things from workshop. There is of course settings, and I must say, because it is still game in early access, it doesn't have any campaign. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any campaign, so practically you just have one map and build your own country or town as you like. And now I'll be telling you how game this looks like. For example, you have new game, and this is it. Just 2 maps for now. But as I said, this game is in early access, so many things still have to be built for this game, and every patch every 2 or 3 weeks is really nice. Okay, now let me show you how this game looks like for my town that I already built, and here we are. It is really interesting game with great potential, and I must say it is pretty complicated game, but with many bugs, or so to say, many bugs, unfortunately, because it is still in developing stage. And here we are. And I advise you, when you start playing this game, to, for example, now let me get back to show you unlimited. I advise you to start playing this game unlimited. Now let me show you how it looks like when you start game options. And here we are. Yes, I forgot to show you this thing. So as you can see, because it is really complicated game, it doesn't have tutorial at all or something to teach how to do things in game. So I advise you to choose very easy, because with very easy you have unlimited money, and you can experiment what is best to do in game and how to build things in game. And when you get knowing this game, then you can start some easy level, medium level, hard, or if you want some other things. What you want, for example. Now let me show you. Yes, unfortunately just 2 maps, and here we are. And just press start new game and game will start. Now let me introduce you this game. This is, and here we are. This is map. Now let me move it. Now let me show you my town previously that I show you, that I built, to show you how game looks like real. Yes, as you heard, I put sound on, but music not, because music, unfortunately, these things they ban you very fast when you put music. Okay, now let me introducing you this game. So as you can see, you can build your city and your country, sort of. You can speed up. You can pause. I advise you to pause and build things when you pause. And as you can see, graphics is pretty nice graphics. You can zoom very zoom in, very big zoom. You can. Now let me show you how it looks like when it is on. Here we are, have bus and bus stations. They're going to bus stations. Okay, now let me introduce you to this game. So you have in this video, in this part, resources that you build, and these are essential. I played on unlimited money because it is really hard game to knowing what to do in game. So for example, you have population statistics. As you can see, unemployed workers and infrastructure. Unfortunately, building menu is not so intuitive, so you have to get used to it. For example, you can build. Also, it is really troubling when you wanna build roads, for example, because it still have bugs, this game. As you can see, it doesn't have auto completion level, so it is really hard. And here we are, and for example, it is built. Now let me show you buildings, what you can build. Many buildings you can build in this game. For example, here we are. Do I know to describe you in other videos? I will describe you more tips and tricks about this game. This is just introduction video, so you decide if you wanna play this game or not. So as you can see, many resources you're gonna have. Parking, bus stop. Let's return. Then we have residential buildings. For example, let's build this residential building somewhere here. And as you can see, if it is yellow, you have to hold and build it. Okay, one residential building. And first advice for you, when you build residential buildings, you must know that they must have access to some bus station. So you transport people from residential buildings to these, for example, these factories to go to work. Then we have equipment, for example, you can build tennis, football playground for people, many things it have, and they implement many things every 2 weeks. for example hospital, of course. I think I already have that one. Bus stations is most important, because something more interesting. You can build residential buildings very close to factories, then they can walk to factories and they do not need, as you can see, let me show you, clicking by here and here at building, and as you can see where they can go on foot, so they do not need buses. But if your residential buildings are far away, then you're gonna need buses. Now I'll be telling you how buses gonna build. For example, there is of course food to build. Now let me show you food factory, grocery store, distillery, pub, many things you can build in this game. Of course warehouses, and of course you can have to build mines, oil, for example. Here are this is my mines, and everything you have to allow bus stations very close to every mine or oil refinery. As you can see, they are very these mines are very far from town, so I must build bus stations. And bus stations, as you can see, just look at up, and bus stations unfortunately must be built very close to mines or in factories, to they have unload people there and get to work in factory. One more what I can tell you, as you can see, there is very different buildings, storages, of course. Now engineering, and of course some nice, as you can see, Soviet signs. And now let me show you, come on, yes, and now let me show you how works. So it is basically city building, country building game, and I cannot tell you most things. For example, railways you can build, and you can connect your town with this part, so to sell your goods to other countries that are nearby your country. As you can see this part, and you can see what you can sell and what you can buy from them. What more I can tell you? Of course, there is big statistics window about it. Very nicely done game with very big potential. Now something interesting to show you. You must build road vehicles, and then you can, for example, you can buy vehicle, trucks and buses. You can buy them for dollars and for rupees, and there are very different things you can buy from those currency, as you can see, with really original statistics, and looking back in those days when they are used in real life. For example, as you can see, and let's buy this one. Many are buses and cars you can buy with rupees, of course. Not many, as you can see, not many with dollars, unfortunately, but with rupees you can buy many different, and as you can see what you can buy with statistics, how many things can hold and carry. And let me show you. Yes, this is it. Let me just show you what all new vehicles you can buy. And for example, for every part of resources you're gonna need special truck. And for example, for harvesting you're gonna need this one. And now let's buy some buses to show you how it looks like. Every bus have how many passengers it can hold and how big speed of it is. So for example, best one is to buy, we're gonna need big speed and to have big capacity for passengers. Okay, save. Yes, it have auto save, so you can enable it. Yes, what I use it. Yes, this one is really fast, and we bought it. Then you just click, come on, and you must then choose which station they will go. So when you build your bus stations, for example, this is bus station 1 bus station, and for example this bus station, you must select all bus stations, and so to make circle of all bus stations where you wanna to go that bus. And of course here down here is one bus that is for these factories. And then you just press, now let me show you zoom, and then you just press start, and here we go, bus is on, as you can see. It will show you how many workers have on it, passengers and students. So it is really interesting game. I'm really sad to not show you, put on music because it is really great music in this game. But you can find music on YouTube, some people put it, and so you can hear it. Just put soundtrack of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic and you could hear those musics. And as you can see, our people are working and going. It is really complex game of factory things, because you have to things. For example, I bought this tractor and he doing this thing, and it have a lot of time for me to figure out that I need to buy from here tractors and not from here. So it is really complex game, so I will be making special videos of this game with tips and tricks. As you can see what is going on here. Then you can, because you have unlimited money, and you can, for example, grocery store, you can buy it. You don't have to produce it, your food for your people, so you can buy it. Just put, for example, let me show you here. Come on, meat. Yes, here we are. As you can see, many things you have to do in this game. And here we are. That is what more interesting I to tell you. I hope there is some questions and answers that could help you. As you can see, sort of tutorial but unfortunately you will have to get knowing by your own, so I advise you to start map with unlimited money as I started. Then we have, for example, let me show you how it looks like headquarters of Communist Party. As you can see how many people and students in it. You have to each residential building to put road of it. As you can see, 3 roads for it. So basically you put buses, put trucks to your mines, and put buses in it to put people to work there. For example, here we are. It carries 12 workers. You can also see speed of this my bus, and here we are. Here they're gonna get out and go to work, and here we are. They are going. And especially interesting in this game that is zoom in is really big one, as you can see. And they are going to mine, and here we are. How many workers I have and how many producing things. And here we are, one truck that's gonna carry resources from this mine. Here we are, as you can see, here loaded, almost full. And then you have to put him to unload somewhere, and that somewhere is very close to your warehouse. And here we are, some storage where you can put them, and from these resources you can build various things or sell these resources. But if you have unlimited, if you play with unlimited money, it is not important. Unfortunately, this is still in developing game. It is early access, unfortunately, so it have to be implemented campaign some sort of to be interesting in this game. But it is still playable, this game, and very interesting to play, especially if you like city building games. Then you will surely like this game. That is why I played it. Okay, what more I can tell you? So around map is, as you can see, it is really big map. You can trade with communist countries and West countries. For example, let me show you border of West countries. It is really, as you can see, really, and here we are, as you can see, sort of NATO West country, and here you can connect your town and sell them your resources. So it is really big map to build. And for last, let me show you map. Here we are. Where is resources? Yes, where are your resources? Now let me show you how to find resources. And I hope I made this interesting for you. Sorry again for not putting any music, and I got bother you with my talking, but it is really, for example, let's see, oil, and you have to find green spot. As you can see, it is red. So to find resources, you need green spot. For example, you best to use this map to see coal and oil, iron, and oil is here. Let's go here. Come on, where are those oils? And here we are. So just zoom in, for example, let's put, unfortunately it is not intuitive. And you can build, for example, all ring here. And here we are, all ring, and then basically you have to connect it with road and put bus station to it, next to close to it, and then let's build some road. Here we are. Okay, road here. Let's connect with my town. It is pretty far away. Hold right mouse button to level up so you can build. It is really hard to build roads. Okay, save it. No, it is really hard, so we can just move around. Okay, that is it for it. So basically I think I describe you good this game how it looks like. So you build your town, place bus stations close to your refineries and factories so people come in and work and just enjoy in making resources and money from selling it. What more I can show you? There is of course some education buildings that is interesting that you can research, for example medical university, technical university. I already built that one. There is parking lot, of course, for, as you can see, for cars, so to use your people. And here we are, medical university, and everything have to be connected with bus stations. Okay, there I already made this video a lot bigger. I hope you enjoyed in this video and found useful, and so you to decide if you're gonna play this game or not. And of course I will be making more videos of this great game with real tips and tricks so for your successful gameplay. And of course, as some little support for me, please subscribe to my channel. Every support is nice. And of course, if you have some questions about this game, just put comment in this video or my other games on my other videos of other games that I put. If you don't understand what I explained in videos, just put comment and I will try to answer you and describe you more what the tips and tricks that you're gonna need here. Okay, that would be it. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, please leave some like on videos and some support, subscribe, and that would be it for this video. Thank you. See you next time in next video, next great game that I found out it is like ocean, like pearl in oceans of game, and really worth to play and spend time and enjoy it. So that would be it. Thank you and see you next video. Bye.